Welcome back to Mohegan Sun. New England with a 21-point lead, and the ladies fight now.
Don't underestimate me because of my size.
They're pretty slick. Then they're always underestimating the power.
Match number 6, and the final match of the first half should turn out to be a really good one, Richard.
Yep, Santiago giving away 2 inches in height. Let's see if that makes any difference in the outcome of this particular match.
Vidal-Ortiz, Golden Gloves, kickboxing champion, a good resume, but the same can be said for Santiago. At 22 years of age, Golden Gloves champ, 5th-degree black belt, so 2 very heavily armored women.
Yeah, I like the way Santiago uses the ring. Notice she uses a lot of sidestepping and everything, try and keep the other fighter off balance and not able to set up their good shots. But as you say, with Vidal-Ortiz, very, very effective fighter. Look at the abs. I mean, look at the shape that girl's in. Nice and tight, too. Notice the nice guard that Vidal-Ortiz has. Very much like a boxer would stand. Doesn't tend to drop those hands very much, as opposed to Santiago, who likes to drop the hands when she throws the kicks. That can be very dangerous, as they say in the rules, where both fighters are told they've just got to continually throw leather at each other.
So if you're the coach of the New York Clash, you're down by 21. You know you got Santiago coming in here, and you're going to go into halftime after this fight. Do you ask Santiago to go for the knockout, or do you have her just stay in the fight knowing she's got such a tough opponent?
I think you've got to go for the knockout, or at least you've got to keep constant pressure on your opponent. There's no good hanging back and fighting defensively. The judges react to pressure. They react to a stand-up fighter, and I think that's what Santiago's got to do in this match. Mind you, not an easy task against Ortiz, who is, again, got a very good defense, very strong hands, and strong boxing skills.
Yeah, Vidal-Ortiz there getting 1 point given to Santiago. Ortiz was hanging onto her arm and clinching, not allowed here in the World Combat League.
Once again, notice the difference in style. Santiago with that sidestepping, hands held low, which is very much like a point fighter would fight. And Ortiz, again, very much with a boxer stance.
Just over a minute left in match number 6, first half action, and energy is a precious commodity at this point.
Absolutely. This is where conditioning plays an important role in this sort of match. You must have anaerobic as well as aerobic endurance, meaning you've got to be like a sprinter as well as a long-distance runner to get through effectively in this type of match. Both fighters very wary, showing a lot of respect for each other. Ortiz using that left front kick to try and keep a bit of distance, keep Santiago away from her.
Santiago and the New York Clash have the 1 point for the clinching in their favor. All they need is Santiago maybe to hang on here and possible victory.
Yeah, Santiago's got, again, she's got to take it to Vidal-Ortiz. She cannot stay back and just fight defensively. And that seems to be what she's trying to do. But again, Ortiz very, very strong with her hands. Very good boxer's hands. See how she holds that guard very high, just very quarter steps, just taking it up to Santiago. Santiago trying to cover a little more range and use some body mass to get power in her punches against Ortiz.
And down to the mat as we come to the end of match number 6. And neither fighter really dominating, but both fighters in the fight and in the game.
Santiago, again, using very much a point fighter style and closing that gap with strong hands, trying to use her left and right knees there. She's got to be careful of that clinching. Hanging onto the back of the neck, again, is not allowed in order to throw those knees. Ortiz coming back with some body shots and then some shots to the head. Look at those hands of Ortiz. Again, very tight. Nice defense. Ending up on the ground, of course, from a clinch, which, as we say, is not allowed in the WCL rules.
It was, for all intents and purposes, kind of a blue-collar fight, real workman's kind of fight. Santiago with a win there, 15-11. So New York staying in the game. New England not running away with this, and that is great news as they head into the half now. So 6 matches down, 6 to go.